starting from the blind audition, I mean, it was just sort of a leap of faith, and whatever happened, happened. I would be happy with anything, just getting out there. But I mean, for me, being his last button push ever, and then both of us making it all the way to the semifinal.
Yeah, I have to kind of go with what Grace said. It was just, me taking a chance, and I would have never thought I would end up on Blake's team just because I was with Chance at first and then was stolen on to Blake's team. So, and one of his last steals ever. So that's really cool. And, I'm thankful that me and Grace ended up here. So I think he made a great choice, and especially with Grace, of course.
It's kind of hard to like comprehend. He's been here since the beginning, and the two of us are the last two people he will ever run playoff rehearsals with, and will run semifinal rehearsals with, and just the last two to represent him is crazy to think about.
I was gonna say that's the same sentiment. Like it's just crazy, like being in the room and just working with him and realizing that this is the last time that he's gonna be doing it. And seeing how he jokes with the band and how he jokes with Paul Merkovich and all of the people around us while we're doing this, and he, like, I can sense it in him, like that he knows, he's like I feel like it's all gonna kind of come to head at the end of the finale, but like he's trying to put on a brave face that it's not a big deal, but like I can feel it. I'm like, I know it's coming, and he's like, it's that emotion's building up every single time, and like it's an incredible experience that we've been going through, and I'm thankful for it every day.
Blake was my number one pick just because of his experience, and with me doing country music, he's been there, done that. He is one of the biggest superstars in country music, and we sort of have the same experience starting out. Like, he moved to Nashville at the same age that I did, same deal with the publishing deal and everything. So he was like my dream coach. But going into it, I just was praying that maybe somebody would turn, and if they didn't, that was okay. I made it up there and I did it. But yeah, Blake was my first pick for sure.
I was just gonna hope for whoever turned, like that's the plan of action. Like whoever turns for me, I'm gonna go with them, and then I'm just gonna do the best that I can. Fortunately, all of the coaches turned, but Chance blocked Blake, and Blake was my first choice as well. And Chance was being very, like he said, chess not checkers for him. He was being strategic in the way that he, like, it was just crazy. Like, he even said it, like, they didn't show this on TV, but he was like, I could just tell. He was like, I could tell the southern sound in your voice, like that you were probably going to choose Blake. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy that he even like noticed that just by the way I sang. And I was just like, hey, well, whatever coach that I go with, I went with the one that was most passionate at the time, and I felt like it was Chance. And um, even though I did go with Chance, I still had to let Blake know, man, you were my first choice. And Chance ended up, letting me, I guess, like as he said it, he let me go to Blake. And now I'm on the team that I wanted to be on, but I'm still thankful that I got to work with two coaches as well.
I think this was such like an incredible experience and an amazing opportunity that even getting people to like carry your stuff and to do your makeup and to do your hair was like this new fun fancy thing that was going on. So going back home, it just made you appreciate it more for sure. But I think it's a motivator for sure. It makes you want to continue and keep pushing for your career, and maybe having that be more normal than going home and doing nothing is normal. So it's definitely a motivator to keep pushing.
It's a little different for me because when I go home, I'm dad, and I enjoy it. I really enjoy being dad. And regardless of how far I make it in the end, I'm always going to be a parent. So kind of going home will be cool. It'll be nice to go back home and be dad, but at the same time, I do want to be able to make a living, doing what I love. And if that's performing and going out and touring, then that's something that I really want to do. And I rather make money doing that instead of doing what I was doing. I'm by profession, I'm a project manager. And it's nice because I get to work from home. But if I get the chance to be out performing and opening up and headlining shows, then that is the ultimate goal.
Yeah, so it is definitely different than my other performances so far. Like vibe wise, it's different, it's more dramatic, it's a lot more like aching of a song. The range is a lot different than the songs before, so I'm super excited for this one. I'm super excited for the set, and I'm excited for just the song itself, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah, that the one thing that I always like to give is drama. So it's
Mm.
definitely gonna be dramatic. The hint that I'll give is it's a 007 song. So I'm doing I've always been a big fan of James Bond. I used to watch all the movies with my older brother that passed away all the time. So it'll be really cool to kind of do such a huge emotional song, and I haven't really gotten to do that as much. The last time I was able to do that was during my blinds. So being able to go back to where I started again is exciting. But then also being able to like show my performing and then bringing that like emotional drama at the same time. So I'll be melding what I've done throughout this whole process, together. So it's going to be really cool.